Rejected by every alien male in the galaxy. Tiny alien found love with a human. She stood barely to his chest, 4 feet tall, blue-skinned, with eyes like 2 polished sapphires. Her name was HFY of the Lir'Vaal, a species known across the galaxy for their grace, intelligence, and selective pride. But unlike the rest of her kind, she was small, fragile by their standards. Weak wings, dull bioluminescence, a deformity. They called it. The males of her race rejected her. No partner, no purpose, not even pity, until she met the human named Eli Vance, the mechanic from Earth who never looked away from broken things. The encounter. The orbital port of Narax's station hummed with chaos that day. Ships docking, cargo drones zipping, merchants shouting in alien tongues. Eli, grease-streaked and exhausted, worked beneath the hull of a damaged shuttle when he heard a small voice. Sir? You dropped this." He rolled out from under the ship to see her, TRYN, clutching his wrench in trembling fingers. Her wings shimmered faintly under the artificial lights. Eli blinked. "Oh, thanks. You work here?" She looked away quickly. "I clean, sometimes. When they let me." Her voice carried a mix of shame and hope that twisted something in his chest. "You do good work?" he asked. She nodded, nervous. "I try. They say my hands are too weak." He smiled, holding out the wrench. "Then maybe they just haven't given you the right tools." For the first time, TRYN smiled shy, almost radiant. The mechanic and the outcast. Over the next few weeks, she returned, quietly, always after hours. Eli would pretend not to notice her sneaking in, until her small voice would pipe up, "You're doing it wrong again." And she'd fix it. Fast, precise, elegant in a way that made him laugh. Soon, they were working together in silence that became comfort. He'd tell stories of Earth, of rain, coffee, and oceans that stretched forever. "You humans," she said one night, sitting on a crate, "you love things that break." Eli looked up, smiling faintly. "Guess that's why I like you around." Her wings fluttered. "I'm broken." "No," he said softly. "You're the only thing here that's real." The rejection. Word spread quickly through the Lir'Vaal colonies. A human, a filthy, primitive human, was seen consorting with one of their defects. TRYN was summoned to the council of her people. "You shame us," said the elder, his luminous wings spreading wide. "You lower yourself to machinery and meat. You are not one of us." Her voice broke. "He is kind to me." "Kindness," spat the elder, "is what you beg for when you cannot earn respect." They tore her family crest from her chest and cast her out. The choice. Eli found her that night outside his hangar, crying quietly in the cold. Her wings flickered weakly, the glow fading with her will. "They exiled me," she whispered. Eli hesitated, then wrapped his jacket around her shoulders. "Then you stay with me." She looked up, eyes wide. "Humans taking exiles?" He smiled sadly. "We taken strays, broken ships, and lost causes. Why not you?" She laughed through her tears. "You're strange, Eli Vance." "Yeah," he said, "but maybe strange's all that's left worth being." The war. Months passed. Together, they repaired ships for whoever paid. Smugglers, soldiers, even rebels. But war doesn't care about love stories. When the Lir'Vaal Dominion declared war on humanity, Narax's station became a target. Blaster fire rained through the docks. The sky outside the viewport turned red. TRYN screamed as explosions shook the hangar. Eli pushed her behind the engine core. "Stay down," he shouted. A blast ripped through the hull, and in that moment, she saw him throw himself between her and the fire. When the smoke cleared, he was lying still, bleeding. "No!" she whispered, clutching his face. "Not again. Not someone who saw me." Her hands glowed faintly, her latent bioluminescence pulsing for the first time in years. She didn't think. She felt. The light poured from her body into his wounds. His chest rose with a gasp. Eli's eyes opened to see her trembling, blue light fading from her veins. What did you do?" he croaked. "I gave you part of me," she said softly, "so you won't leave." He reached up, brushing her cheek. Guess I'm yours now, huh? TRYN smiled through tears. You always were. The promise. When the smoke cleared and the war ended, humans and Lir'Vaal alike spoke of a pair that vanished from the Raxa station. A human and a tiny alien girl who healed with light. Some said they built a home on the ruins of a dead moon. Others said they wandered the stars, fixing ships and broken hearts alike. But those who met them told the same story. The mechanic with glowing veins. The small blue alien who laughed like sunlight. And how, despite galaxies of rejection, they found in each other what every world had denied them, belonging. Epilogue, the star called Hope. Centuries later, travelers in deep space still tell the legend of a drifting beacon. A tiny ship that appears when all seems lost. A ship powered not by plasma or engines, but by two souls bound beyond race, form, or fear. They call it the Hope of Lir'Vaal. And when lost voyagers whisper their last prayers, a voice, half human, half alien, sometimes answers, "You are not broken. You are loved.